Hi, this is Remy from the algorithm, and this is Noizze.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Really do appreciate it. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. We played yesterday, so
Yeah.
today we have time to actually relax and chill out.
It was a fucking sick set. I know so many people that are really stoked for it. How did you feel it went?
That was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I think we played 3 times at TechFest, and it's always good. The crowd is always there, and the people love us here, so it's always a pleasure.
Cool. Have you had a chance to see many bands?
I've seen textures a little bit. Sadly, yesterday I was all over the place, so I didn't really see a lot of bands. But today I'm really looking forward to North Lane and Igor as well.
Yeah. We're actually quite interested in some of like the upcoming bands. I just wondered if you'd like give any shout outs to any bands that you've toured with or anything that you think are really fucking awesome.
Well, I think Igor are really fucking awesome, obviously. I just want send maybe just a thank you to Haken. They're not really they're a lot bigger than us, and they're not like an upcoming band. They're mostly like already established. But we've been touring with them 2 months ago, and they're really great guys and a really good band. So.
Cool, good stuff. Now, focusing a little bit more on your guys' music, it's crazily insane, awesome stuff. But like, what was the influences for it? How did you come about sort of like putting it all together?
Well, it started as a fun project. It started as a joke, actually. How would metal sound with like techno drops mixed with it? You know, it started as a joke, and then as I was messing around with like softwares and synthesizers and stuff, progressively I kind of made this genre. But it took a long time, and it's still evolving. Like even now, I'm not very satisfied. There's a lot of things you can change and tweak, to make the fusion as satisfying as possible. But
You're a bit of a perfectionist with you.
yeah, exactly. But I think it's a very experimental approach to this project. It's all about like trying things and researching things.
Yeah. Is there what are your influences musically?
I would say obviously Meshuggah and this all the whole progressive metal scene, like After the Burial Rate from Buenos Aires, and also a lot of electronic music, obviously, like Aphex Twin. Igor actually was a really good influence. Finishing snares. Yeah.
Would you give a classification for what it is that algorithm is all about? Like, is there a genre to this at all?
Well, you can basically say anything. It doesn't really matter, the label, the name that you give to it.
It just strikes me as it's quite similar in some ways to synthwave bands like a Carpenter Brut or Perturbator.
Yeah.
Perturbator, how do you pronounce that?
Yeah, I'm definitely influenced by this scene as well, and what they do is more like they're just trying to create metal only using synthesizers. I mean, Carpenter could use guitars and stuff like that, but it's very techno-oriented. I think I'm just trying to do this on a more metal approach, so using metal elements, but it's pretty much this kind of the same direction, just using different means, I guess.
Yeah. It's actually good to kind of like get that kind of like because it fits so well naturally like together. It kind of like adds it's kind of like to the darkness of like metal in certain ways, doesn't it? Something else I've wanted to ask actually. This goes back a good couple of years, but you had a Kickstarter project for a game. Now I think that's a fucking awesome idea. Like your music would work so fucking well to a video game. I know this goes back to something like 2014, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was going on there? Is it still happening? Is this gonna?
No, the Kickstarter failed actually pretty badly. I think we were asking for too much money, and it didn't really work out. And there wasn't any good promotion or whatever. But it's an idea that I keep, and I will maybe try again in the future. But I think right now it's not really the priority. But I'm doing music for some games. Recently I did music for a game called Hacknet. It's like a hacking simulation, like command text based or whatever. And I made some tracks for the game and for the DLC as well. And right now I'm making tracks for a game called Hell is Other Demons, which is like shoot them up, super intense. And I'm making like sort of synthwave tracks. and I kind of love it. It's really amazing. That's why I kind of like having the algorithm and video game music kind of separated.
Yeah.
Because it gives me more freedom in each.
That makes a lot of sense,
yeah.
actually. Yeah. Are you much of a gamer yourself?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big gamer actually.
What kind of games do you like?
Well, recently I've been playing Witcher 3 again. Actually, just this game is so rich, right? There's so many quests, there's so many things you can do, and then I started playing it again, realizing, wow, I didn't. There's so many things I didn't do. It's insane. And the DLC, Blood and Wine DLC, is like so rich, and it's awesome game. One of the best game of the past years.
Brilliant. Well, I want to finish off with some silly kind of like fun kind of questions. So this won't be a little bit so side to the music, but what would you do if you had 24 hours to live?
Wow, that's hard. Well, yeah, I'm gonna sound pretty boring, but I guess just being close to family and like loved ones as much as possible. I guess that's like the best use of your time.
Fair enough, fair enough. And the last question then is, if someone gave you £10,000, what would you do with it?
I think I would give some of the money to family and loved ones, and then use some of it to like invest in my project and my music.
Okay. Well, really do appreciate your time that you've spent talking to us today, and I
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoy the rest
It's a
of the
pleasure.
festival.
Thanks a lot.